Hello, children. Welcome back to our story time. Today I am going to tell you about someone really special, a rare kind of uncle. And no, I don't mean an uncle who brings you chocolates every weekend. I am talking about Salim Mamu, the famous birdman of India. Zai Vitkar, the author, tells us about her childhood with this amazing uncle. So let us flap our wings and fly right into the story. Zai Vitkar grew up in Mumbai. Her family was crazy about nature. Words like habitat, ecosystem, environment weren't just words found in their school books. They were dinner table conversations. While her friends slept on weekends, Zai and her siblings were dragged out of bed at 5:30 in the morning. And why? To go bird watching at Borivali Park. Can you imagine that? While other kids were snoring peacefully, Zai was already in jeep, bumping along the roads, half asleep with Uncle Salim, honking and shouting at everyone like a tank commander. Scary? Maybe funny, definitely. Now Salim Mamu wasn't just a normal uncle. He could walk for miles under the hot sun, ride camels, ponies, and even climb shaky ladders just to peep into a bird's nest. And he had a magical bird radar. While Zai and her cousins stared into the forest thinking, maybe that's a crow. Uncle Salim had already spotted 10 different species. Of course, Zai tried buying books and binoculars to get smarter, but sadly, bird finding wasn't something you could buy in a shop. Uncle Salim clearly had some secret superpowers. Sometimes the children stayed at their grandparents' house, right above Salim Mamu's flat. They loved playing hide and seek, shrinking, and laughing. But oh dear, Uncle Salim did not like noise when he was working. So the moment he shouted, "Keep quiet!" the kids would dive into the bed like frogs. But their nervous giggles always gave them way. And if that wasn't enough, every morning they woke up to the clack, clack, clack of his typewriter at 5 a.m. Zai says it robbed them of their sleep. Poor kids. Now here comes one of the funniest parts. On his 62nd birthday, Zai and her cousin decided to bake him a cake. It was supposed to be soft and delicious, but what came out looked like a rocky hill still. They proudly carried it to the birthday boy. But as Uncle Salim tried cutting it, bum, the cake fell straight on the floor with a thud. Guess what? The cake didn't break. Salim Mamu looked at it and said, "Strange! Lucky it didn't fall on my foot. What an unforgettable birthday gift." But behind all these funny moments was something even more special. Whenever, wherever Uncle Salim went, he was surrounded by children and young people eager to learn. He had an endless passion for birds. Even a simple bird like a drongo or a bee eater made him wrinkled, sunburned face glow with joy. Bird watching was not just his hobby, it was his life. So, children, Zai calls him a rare species of uncle, not because he was strange, but because people like him are so rare in our lives. He showed that loving nature, laughing with children, and living with passion can make someone unforgettable. Now tell me, do you have a rare species of uncle, aunt, or maybe even a teacher who makes life extra fun? Share it in the comments below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more amazing stories. Until next time, keep your eyes open, Who knows what rare bird or a rare uncle you might spot? Bye. Have a great day ahead.